I think the biggest issue with Shazam is that his most popular version, the most widely known version of the character, is the worst version, as in the Living Lightning, Mama Raga, and all of that. In that, Geoff Johns literally reimagined the whole mythos and not in a good way. Like, he took away Fawcett City, he took away Sterling Morris, he even took away the Pantheon. Like, he took away Jebediah as well. Like, this whole reimagining was not it. And that is what led to people thinking that Shazam is just a magic guy. Like, I can say that Billy Batson's abilities are not magical in nature, and 100 of you will come for my neck. And it's because you guys don't even like read properly. Not that you don't read properly. Like I said, the worst version of the character is the most popular, the most widely received. You guys don't go back and check like his previous stories. The only character that you guys are willing to do that for is Superman. You be telling me about how Superman moved time in 1940 something, but you guys don't go back and read when Captain Marvel was so much more than just being the magic equivalent to our main hero Superman. What I always advocate for on this channel is not that I want Captain Marvel to uproot Superman's legacy or to replace him. I'm just saying that he deserves to be at his right hand side. He deserves to be up there with him. When you tell somebody that Captain Marvel is Superman's pure equal, they will say it's because of magic. It's not because of magic. I'll say this and I'll say this again. Magic is the conduit that transforms the boy to the man. His strength is not magic. And then there's this whole thing that people believe that Billy Batson only gets a portion of the powers of all of them, all the gods listed there. Let me just tell you this, it has not been explicitly stated that it's only a portion he gets. For all intents and purposes, he gets the full power as far as I'm concerned. It's just that there is no writer who is willing to touch on this, to write the character in a manner. Everybody always likes to play safe when it comes to Billy Batson. They always want him to be fun, light-hearted. All of this is with quotes, light-hearted. They always want him to be on the light side of things. When you think about that, like, they are putting themselves in a box. They always want him to be young. They always want him to be light-hearted, not doing anything spectacular. And that's why the character is not going anywhere. People wonder why Bill Batson's character is always declining. They're always rebooting this guy. It's because nobody is willing to take this character and grow with him. And it's probably because most of the writers are not his fans by heart. Okay? And so that's why, like, even when you're trying to educate people on what it is to have the power of Shazam, they'll just be telling you what they watched in that stupid 2018 movie. Like, bro, I'm reading the Geoff Johns comic right now. Like, even when the wizard gives Billy the powers, he's just talking to him about, he just says you have the strength of a demigod. They didn't even name drop Hercules. Like, bro, let's be for real. And I will drop another video on what it means, the abilities of Shazam, why they are not magical. Okay? I'll drop what the Shazam mythos needs to prosper. Because even when I was just talking about, like, when the writers put themselves in a box, and a perfect example is Ben 10. Ben 10 is a kid that transforms into alien heroes. And his adventures are light-hearted. His adventures are fun, but sometimes they can be gritty. Sometimes they can escalate things. And that's why we love Ben 10. Because, like, as much as he is a kid, as much as he's a young guy, he still deals with light stuff and dark stuff. But with Billy Batson, they always want him to be doing light stuff all the time. Like, it don't make no sense. Bro. And this is no hate to Geoff Johns. Geoff Johns is one of the best writers in comic book history, and he has done lots of monumental stuff. Geoff Johns is also responsible for Black Adam's greatest moments and some of Shazam's good moments. Sorry, Captain Marvel. So, like, that's why I was genuinely perplexed reading the Shazam comic and the 7 Magic Lands. Like, when I first started reading Captain Marvel, those were my first 2 introductions to the character. So when I now said, okay, I actually like this guy, let me see what was happening with him post-crisis. When I read 52, I could not believe it's the same Geoff Johns that penned that shit down, that did this 7 Magic Lands and Shazam Origins. Like, it's unbelievable. Geoff Johns is a magnificent writer, and I think if he was to come back today, he can do something. But, like, the thing, what Captain Marvel really needs is a fan, a writer who is a fan. That's just it. People who are willing to go back and see what Billy has done, what other writers have done. Consult with people like Alex Ross, who is a die-hard fan of Captain Marvel. He's so much of a fan that he made echoes of Captain Marvel, showing characters who were inspired by the Captain Marvel mythos. And some of your faves are in there, but you will never know. So like, I also have ideas I've written down. I also have stories that have been playing in my mind. I would love to write Captain Marvel one day if I'm given the opportunity, but you never know. I'm just, bruh.